the switch plates on our tools, voltage indicators, phasing tools, what we have is we have a URD, underground residential distribution, and that's letting you know that you're telling the tool that you're close to the ground plane when you're using the tool. All right, you're telling the tool that. We have a URD and we have an OH. When you use an OH, you're telling the tool you're further from the ground plane. This is wireless, so when you tell the tool you're further from the ground plane, the tool is going to be more accurate for you in that scenario. No one else does that. It's amazing. It's kind of cool. We're unique. So it's going to be more accurate. Okay, this is good. This is a cool one. We're going to talk about a math equation, x plus y equals z. So this is an equation that's actually really important. X always is your conductor. Whether it's energized or de-energized, X is always your conductor. Okay, simple. Plus y. Y is going to be your tool functionality. Y is how the tool functions. And how these tools function is so simple. Whether it's ours or somebody else's, always remember these things, is we have a wireless. So what they do is they make contact with the conductor, X. The Y is the tool functionality. How? Why? How does this tool work? You need to know how the tool works. It's so important. Is it couples with the capacitance, and that flows, that current flows through the tool. Not the full primary, because you have resistors, but a chunk of that power flows through that tool, and it goes through the tool. The tool does the math to give you the voltage indication in relation to what? Right here, ground plane. See how that works? And it's important you remember this, because you all, your bodies that you're borrowing for a short time, it's not who you are, you're just borrowing them, okay? You're gonna let them go one day, hopefully not anytime soon, but your bodies, where are they from? Dirt and water, you see, ground plane. So it's important to remember that, all right? Always important to remember that, we'll get more into that. So it looks at the current in relation to the ground plane and it gives you a voltage indication. Isn't that cool? That's how they work. Now, that's the tool functionality. Equals safety. Everybody is using the tools and they thought it equaled the indication. In phase, out of phase. Oh, we're on 7200, it's about 7200. Or it's de-energized. We always thought that equaled that indication. And it doesn't. It's never equaled that. It has always equaled, Z has always equaled safety and accurate. And this is important because we're not looking just for information, okay? A lot of folks look for information, but they don't know the why and what's going on. They just get handed, oh, here, okay guys, here's your voltage indicators, go to work. And they're not explaining on how these tools, which they're supposed to trust with their life, they're not explaining how they work. Huh? True story. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to always know that X, the conductor, plus the Y, tool functionality, equals safety and accurate information gathering. You guys get that? Simple. All right? So the corded tool works exactly the same. But, yeah, the secondary probe right now is stuck in that cable on the ground lead of that cable that's feeding my grounds tester. That's where the secondary probe is. So that goes to ground, right? So a corded tool, anybody's, works exactly the same, but it looks at the current in relation to the ground plane, not through the air, but through the cord. Is that cool? Same principle, but through the cord.